Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had that little paisa that cooks those hot dogs in the little cart and gets a knife and rubs it on the curb to sharpen it, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have them smash it right now. Let me just jump right into this motherfucker. This is going to be my 5th and 6th cup of coffee. Chanate. CDCR, if you're watching this, understand this. Everything I've ever said up until this point is documented. Document. You can't beat documents. You can't get God on not having the documentation. So fuck you. Anyways, December 19, 2018, H. Farrell, to H. Farrell, Correctional Lieutenant, Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility. Subject, Letter of Instruction. This letter of instruction, LOI, represents a formal record between you and I regarding your job performance that is in need of improvement. This letter is a documentation of a specific problem area and sets forth specific measures for addressing the problem. On November 21st, 2018, I hate when I do that. I need to do not disturb. It's gonna fucking piss me off. I'm already getting pissed off. On November 21st, 2018, you were designated as the incident commander for incident log number. Fuck it, I'll read it. Fucking look it up on DEX or DERS. Look it up on DERS. RJD-B as in boy 06-18-11-0662. Maybe you could hold fucking Patrick Covello, Warden of Mule Creek, liable for this one. Signed by fucking Patrick Logan, that fucking clown. Captain, Facility B, Bravo. Where's he at now? I don't know. This motherfucker demoted himself to lieutenant because he couldn't handle captain. And supposedly he went to some fire camp, lost his mind, got high, got naked, and I don't know. Nobody's seen him since. That's what I heard. Anyways. And look, so you guys don't think I'm a fucking liar. Wait. Pause it. Pause it right there. Hector, what the fuck was that one about? I'm gonna fucking tell you guys. And it's all stemmed from the tow truck, right? Everything is not as it appears, man. Everything is not as it appears. These fucking managers and administrators want to. Oh, if they're not following the rules out here, they're not following the rules in there. Motherfucker, none of you motherfuckers ever follow the fucking rules, right? None of you guys. It's all documented. 2018, that was right before COVID. That was the integration of the non-designated program. When we started to mix general population inmates and sensitive needs inmates, protective custody, at the request of Connie Gibson. I got that memorandum too. Fuck, I don't bring it all out here. I don't have to. I'm like an inmate with 6 cubic feet of fucking property and legal work, motherfuckers. Here we go. I am like an inmate now that I think of it. Chanate, burpees, paperwork, motherfucker. You learn a thing or two from being behind those fucking walls. How to protect yourself. Cover your own ass. Anyhow. I was a lieutenant already. Promoted hard bar for 1 year, acted for another year. I had 2 years of fucking experience. I promoted to sergeant after 8 years. I probably had 10, 11 years in the department total, right? So I wasn't new to the game. I wasn't green. But this whole non-designated, we didn't understand. I'm telling you, there's no communication from the top. The officers are in the dark. Sergeants, lieutenants are in the dark. They don't know what the fuck is happening, right? Administration is just, they get instructions and they just, well, you're gonna hear how this fucking played out, right? ADSEG, Housing Unit 6, Housing Unit 7. Bravo 6 and Bravo 7. Donovan. A-Yard was general population at the time. Level 3. Patrick Covello was the acting warden at the time at Donovan. Joe Stewart was the acting chief deputy warden. God bless his soul. The motherfucker used to go around giving extreme ownership books. I appreciate it. Look. I got 2 copies right here, man. Don't trip. See, you can learn a lot. Like, I did get this from Joe Stewart. I might have bought my own. But yeah, man. Do I have anything bad to say about that guy? I mean, I wouldn't trust him, but that's not really saying much. Damn, heck, you even be having books on display? Yeah, fuck, who gives a fuck? Anyhow, Patrick Logan was the captain. And the AW, I'm not even going to say the AW's name out of respect, right? Because even though I have no rules right now, I'm still a respectful fucking guy, for sure, right? And I'm not a disrespectful guy. But he knows what time it is, right? Right here, out here, the fucking playing field is level. Hector, get to the goddamn point. All right, you guys got the backstory. I was not the ADSEG lieutenant. Again, I was like covered relief lieutenant, like on probation or bouncing around, rotation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You would always hear Code 1, resistive inmate, housing unit 6, ADSEG. Code 1, housing unit 6, resistive inmate. Code 1, staff assault, housing unit 6, on committee day. After a while, you're throughout the prison, you're like, what the hell's going on over there? What the hell's going on over there? That's when and this is the good thing about being a good leader, a normal person. You could talk to the officers. The officers will talk to you. They'll put you up on game. They'll tell you shit that they won't tell another motherfucker because they trust you. Let's say ALT, like it's, bro, the warden is having us, the officers and ISU, drag the inmate. Physically grab and drag the inmate to a yard. And when he starts resisting, we fucking dump him. I'm like, what the fuck? No, bro. Like, you guys need to stop that. That's not the use of force policy. We don't drag inmates. We stopped dragging inmates in the fucking 90s, right? And to this AW that put the comment the other day, oh, there needs to be consequences for not following rules. What's your, again, I don't know how that mind works, but how do you spin it up? That's okay to violate policy and grab inmates and toss them and throw them around? No. Wrong. Doesn't work that way. Furthermore, the story gets better. So this is what it would look like. You'd have Warden Covello. Again, you don't believe me? Look at that fucking incident packet that I just told you guys. You'd have Warden Covello sitting at his fucking committee with all the ass kissers, brown lickers, and cocksuckers. You have a fucking scared SNY inmate, poor thing. And Covello will say, hey, you're going to AR, general population, non-designated. The inmate's like, no, I'm not. No, I can't go over there, warden. I can't go over there. I have safety concerns. And the warden will be like, I don't give a fuck. Hey, officer, drag his ass to AR. Ah, boom! That's what that would look like. Now, what do you think he would do? He would forward those incident packets. Yes, Warden Covello, short guy, comes up to about my fucking hip. Big ass ears, looks like fucking Putin from Russia. Brains, not there. Not there. Which reminds me of another story. About the time an inmate waved to his wife in the parking lot. The wife fucking started crying. And Covello's like, lock that inmate up. Lock that inmate up in ADSEG. And the lieutenant was like, lock him up for what? For what? You motherfucker just waved. Again, that's not following the rules. We don't lock up inmates for waving. What the fuck? The hell? You done bumped your head, motherfucker. Hey, anyways, boom, I'm fucking feeling it right now. Damn, Hector, settled down. 5, 6 shots. So he would forward those incidents for investigation, saying that the officers use unnecessary or excessive use of force. But they would be like, wait a minute, you told us to drag this guy over there. He'd be like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Well, number one, that's less than truthful. Number two, that's fucking unethical like a motherfucker. Corruption, illegal, immoral, whatever the fuck. Did I ever say unethical? I would tell the staff, stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Right? I don't want them to get in trouble. They don't know what they're getting fed to the wolves here. Stop doing that. Right? Well, I'll be damned. This says November 21st, 2018. This was a Wednesday. This was the day before Thanksgiving. Oh, I got you, AW. I got you, man. You can't talk your way out of this one. Just accept it. Accepting is a good thing. This was Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. The administrators are off on Thanksgiving. So they had an committee day in ADSEG. Well, I so happen to be motherfucking ADSEG lieutenant. But I was already ready in my head. I'm not a sucker. I'm not a fucking idiot. Right? I'm not claiming to be a genius. You don't only have to be a genius to outsmart these people. My office is in Bravo 7. Committee was in Housing Unit 6, right next door. Lieutenant Calvert, he's a good dude, was acting captain. So he's my peer, but he's acting as a captain. He gets on the fucking phone and he said, hey, come over here. I'm like, oh. Right, I'm trying to avoid the bullshit. So I walk over there and I walk in. He's Lieutenant Calvert, acting captain, is standing in the sergeant's office. I said, what's up, dude? Hey, they're about to do a direct admit. That's what they called them, direct admits, when you drag a motherfucker illegally. I said, why would you do that? Why would you call me over here? Why would you do that? Right? I was over there. You just involving me in here. Right? That's how you got to learn. You got to avoid how to navigate through the BS. Especially if I had 12 years or more than that's a long time. Right? And he's like, and then you just start hearing the yelling. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And I'm looking at the acting captain like, you motherfucker. Right? Now I'm a participant in this fucking corruption. I don't want to go. Right? Then the fucking, the yells fucking trail off into the distance. Sounding like a queef. Here we go. I didn't hear an alarm. I didn't hear a radio transmission. I didn't hear a code. So I'm like, well, that's fuck. Holy shit. Maybe we made it, man. Maybe we're safe. The officer comes in, says, ALT, we need to write a report. We used force. I'm like, okay. I instantly think, well, that's good. The officer used force. He knows he used force. He's admitting he used force. He's going to articulate it. Everything's on the up and up. That's good, right? Is it? Again, I look at Calvert, the acting captain. I'm like, thanks, bro. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. He didn't do it maliciously. He just, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe he wanted a friend, a buddy, right? Buddy fucker. So I look at the AVSS audio video fucking surveillance camera, and sure as fuck, man, you see this fucking inmate putting the heels on. Imagine, you just had Warden Covello tell this SNY inmate you're going to GP yard, A yard. He said no. Fucking Covello did his thing, told the officers drag his ass to A yard, which is illegal, man. How has nobody fucking arrested this man yet? He's a warden of Mule Creek. What the hell you think he's doing over there? Look at that. There's the incident packet number. Anyhow, I look at the fucking video, motherfuckers. Inmates' heels digging into the concrete floor. Hey, we're throwing the motherfucker to the wolves. 2018. What's up? What's happening? Illegal? Fucking, the inmate sits down in the rotunda. Like, just throws his body weight down. Oh my God, man. The cops are not in the wrong. The cops utilized force per policy. The inmate's action was clearly resisting. Of course, Hector, he was resisting. He didn't want to get thrown to the wolves. Yeah, but the officers were within compliance with the use of force policy because at that point in time, the inmate was resisting. I believe he even battered because he put the brakes and went back and battered the cop. Damn, Hector, like that. That's what happened. So they pick his fucking ass up like Queen Cleopatra. Motherfucking, he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. I better be recording. I'll be sucking 15 minutes. For he's a jolly good fellow that nobody can deny. Boom. Fucking throw his ass out of the fuck, right into a golf cart, medical golf cart. You see the fucking rotunda door open. Some other motherfucker, the TTA escort, who's a solid ass dude. He don't know what's going on. He just sees he fucking gets in the middle of it, right? Because he sees an inmate resisting. Hulkamaniac! Right? Okay, everybody's manhandling this fucking inmate at the request of Warden Patrick Big Ass Fucking Ears Covello. Golly, that's illegal. Anyhow. Covello, is he right? Is he right? Yes. You need to retire, buddy. You need to retire. Okay? I want to see your letter of resignation tomorrow. Anyways. Fucking cops are scared. Hey, LT, we're going to get fired. We're going to get fired, LT. Relax, man. We're good. Relax. I had him right there. Who? Which one of you guys were inside of that committee room? Well, I was LT. All right, good. This is where your boy's gold shines, man. I'm going to ask you a series of clarification questions on an 837 C1 or C2. Can't remember. Bad memory. Erectile dysfunction. As a result of all this bullshit. And you're going to answer them. And we're going to be good. Okay, cool, LT. All right, first question. Were you inside of the classification committee room when inmate Rodriguez, yada, CDCR number, yada, yada? Yes. Cool. Who instructed you to escort inmate Rodriguez from the ICC room to Alpha Yard? Patrick Covello, the warden. Cool, write that down. Per captain. Now listen what I'm doing. I'm documenting facts. Facts on paper. Ooh, Hector, you're good. Again, you don't really have to be a genius to this. You just gotta, you don't. Maybe have some cojones. Not some brains, just some nuts. And a spine upright. Baby, if you're watching this, daughter, when you're older, shoulders back, chin up, chest out, like I always told you. Look at people in the eyes. Love you. Lastly, did you feel that you would be refusing a direct order if you did not escort inmate Rodriguez from the ICC room to A Yard? Well, yes, LT. He's a warden. Well, write it down. Write it down, man. Yes, I felt like I would be refusing. Boom. SO. So what do? They write your boy up, man. They write your boy up. This fucking guy, Logan. Of course, retaliation. Nothing is as it seems. Of course, you don't think there was smoke coming out of the fucking warden's ears? Big ass ears? You don't think the AW that we're referring to here, you don't think there was smoke coming out of his ears? They were like, why would you do that? Motherfucker, why would you guys continue to do what you do? Bitch, it don't say the Dom doesn't apply to fucking lieutenants on down. Well, fuck, did you guys get that fucking misconception? So anyways, here's the fucking signature page. You don't believe me. And the thing is, man, I was going to say, I was going to say something, but you always call me a sympathizer. I'm like a fucking GP inmate, man. I'll always plead guilty and sign. Even if I'm wrong. Or, even if I'm right. Because I'm not a fucking bitch, right? And this is beneath me. But this is kind of what I had to do. I signed guilty. Fuck it. I'll take my licks. I don't give a fuck. I didn't care. I didn't care because the cops were safe. They were grateful. Oh, thank you, LT. Oh my God, thank you, LT. Holy shit, we owe. I'm like, nah, man, that's just the right thing to do. So I don't give a fuck. I'll take this. I'll take. All right. I'll take this all day long, right? As long as my cops don't get fired at the result of fucking incompetent managers. Anyways, 20 minutes. You guys know, damn LT, you're on fucking fire 2024. You know what? Every day I'm gonna make them get shaken in their boots. Every day I'm gonna bring out a piece of documentation and show you guys on the YouTube. Eventually you guys will have a filing cabinet full of proof of what the hell is happening in the department. And if you think you're going to raid my house and take my filing cabinet, I got electronic copies. I got extra copies. I don't trust you guys. Anyhow, with that, the message for today is out here in the real world, CDCR has like turned into the military, man, where like it's a fucking burden. It's like rank matters. In the real world, rank doesn't matter. Everybody's fucking equals. With that, keep pushing forward.